Hi everyone, Analyst Favor here with you today with the Lbank platform. So in today's video, I'll be teaching you how to navigate through your Lbank platform using Lbank centralized exchange using your mobile device. So watch the video step by step and get how to do the futures trading using the Lbank platform. Before you proceed with watching this video, do want to subscribe to the YouTube channel, subscribe and like. Alright, let's proceed. So first thing you have to receive, I'm already having my balance here, my futures account, because I basically trade on the futures. That is my specialization. So first thing is you have to deposit your USD to your platform. Check out my previous video. I posted a video on how to buy USDT using the Bondless Pay app. So after buying your USDT, the next thing is to deposit. So if you want to deposit your USD to the Lbank exchange, you click on the deposit icon. And when you click on the deposit, you choose the deposit option, deposit cryptocurrency. You copy your address, USDT. Then we are going for BEP20. That's what I use most often. So it depends on what you want to go for. BEP20. So you copy this address and send to your Bondless Pay app or any other platform where you are receiving your USDT from. When you are done receiving your USDT, your money will be in your spot account, in this spot account here. So you're expected to transfer the money to your futures account. And how do you go about it? You click on the transfer button. When you click on the transfer button, you can see this assets from spots to futures. I mean, I want to transfer from futures to spot. I'll just interchange this from futures to spot and I'll enter the amount of money I want to transfer. But this time around, I want to transfer from spot to futures. So from spots to futures. So you enter the amount you want to transfer. Let's say you want to transfer $1,000. $1,000 here. $1,000. So you just enter $1,000. But if you want to basically transfer below that, you also do that. So it all depends on what you want to transfer. Then you click on the confirm button. Once you are done with your transfer, you go back again. Then your funds will be on your futures account. Your funds will be here on futures. So what follows next? You go to your home page, then you click on futures. You can see the features icon I clicked. You click on the features. And when you click on features, the next thing is you select the coin that you want to trade. Assuming I want to trade the Bitcoin now, for example, I'll come here. What you are seeing here is the SAUT. This is the gold. So let's say I want to trade the Bitcoin. I'll come here, click on that SAUT, then click on BTC USDT. Okay. Or if you want to search for the coin you want to trade, you can just use the search option here and search OPUSDT, perpetual. So all I want to trade now is the BTC USDT. Okay, so I've chosen the BTC USDT. The next thing is the leverage. If the margin mode and the leverage, if you were in my last live section, I actually spoke in details about how the margin mode and the leverage works. Okay, so it would be nice you go back to my live on that and get the detailed explanation on how the margin mode and the leverage works. Okay, that would help you understand properly futures trading. So now for me as a trader, I basically use the isolated margin to trade. Then my leverage, I would advise you, if you're a beginner, you can start with 5 to 10x leverage. Then while you increase your funds, you scale up, increasing your leverage or your margin position sizing. Okay, so for me, I use the isolated. On Please make reference to my live video so that you would basically get how to make use of your leverage and also understand the margin mode for your trading. It is very, very important. Time won't actually permit me to explain everything here, but I explained everything well precise, in my comprehensive and detailed in my last live section. So do well to visit that live section. That was actually the second live section I had here on YouTube. All right, so you click on what's isolated margin mode, and then the leverage. Let's just, for the purpose of this video, let's work with the 10x leverage. So I'll adjust the both of them in case you want to take either a long or a short position. So I would adjust that, then I'll confirm. The next thing is you go in, put in your entry price. My entry price is, that is your limit order, 0 to 0. So let's assume I want to take a short on BTC from 67,000 to 0. Then that's what I'm going to enter. Then here we have the amount. The amount I want to work with, cost to value. If you're working with cost value, let's say I want to open this trade with $500. I would enter $500. Okay, that is the amount I want to open the trade with. But if you are basically working with this other option here that says nominal value, if you're working with nominal value, that means if I want to enter a trade with $500 and I'm with 10x leverage, what you have to do is 500 times 10. Okay, 500 times 10, that should be $5,000. So $5,000. If you check out here, we are having our margin. This place we're having our margin, you can see it's written there as $502. So telling that I basically trading with was $500. So, but I prefer using this other option, which is the cost here. Then I'll enter my destined amount, $500. So my take profit and stop loss, you fix on tick the TP and XL. Got it? Mix up on that very well. Good. So my TP, let's assume my TP is $65,000. 65,000. Now Lbank is telling you that if the price of BTC gets to $55,000, this is what you make, $249. That's what I'm basically going to make. Then my stop loss, let's say my stop loss is $68,000. So at $68,000, I'm losing $72 there. So you see how all these stuffs work. So I will click on sell shorts. So that is just it. So as a trader, you have been advised to always fix your stop loss and take profit. Okay, so I just clicked on sell short. The position is currently on my pending orders now. I'm waiting for it to trigger. Once it gets to my entry price, it triggers and open the trade for me. All right, so let's check that out. My order price is 67,020. So it's supposed to have triggered by now. Okay, it's just to trigger. So I'm basically waiting for the order book to stabilize. You can see the price movement from the order book here. We've not actually gotten that 67,020. All right. So now when the order book picks that, we'll continue off from there. Now the next is this. Peradventure you don't want to set your TP and XL, but you have TP and XL in margins. This is what I mean. You've done your analysis and you want to have your first take profit level, your second take profit level, and your third take profit level. And how do you go about that? First of all, you have to take the trade. Let your order pick first. That is the most important. So my entry for this trade is 67,000, I mean 67,000. Okay, let me just choose from this place. Let me choose from this place. It's 67,048. Okay, then I'll enter the amount as $500 that I want to basically use to trade. Then I'll just, this time around, I'm not going to enter my take profit and stop loss before I click on sell short. You understand? Because I want to basically set it in badges. So I'll just click on what sell short. I entered only the limit order and then the cost value. My isolated is there, my leverage is there. Then I'll just click on sell short. Then I'll confirm. Okay, so once this order opens now, I would show you how to go about fixing your TP and your XL badges. Okay, so we're waiting for the trade to trigger. We're waiting for it to trigger. If it would actually take us much time, then you know that I'll have to cancel this order, then open another order so it triggers immediately while I show you what I want to show you. So what happens here is I will cancel this order. All right, so I'm entering this time around using the market order just for the purpose of this video so that you'd get everything I want to do here. So I'm using $200 this time around. Remember, I didn't use my TP or XL, I just entered straight without my take profit or my stop loss. So the trade is currently running. You can see the short position on BTC currently running. So I have my take profit one and I have my take profit two. How do I go about setting this up? Okay, so I would click on TP/XL. Is icon TP/XL. And we have for fixed amounts, we have for all position. Since I basically have plans to close it in bodies, not to close everything at the same time, so I'll just say the first I want to actually fix my take profits one at $65,000. Remember, it's a short position, so my take profit one is at $65,000, and my stop loss, my overall stop loss is at $68,000. That is my overall stop loss. So as my overall stop loss, I'll be losing $33. Remember, I entered the trade with $200. So now you enter the amount at which you want to close the market at this $65,000. So I just want 50% of my trade to close at $65,000. When 50% closes at that amount, then the other 50% will keep running. So when 50% closes at that amount, I'll be getting $27.9290. That is around 28% profit. That's what I'm going to make when I close 50% of the trade. Okay, so that is just it here. So you can see this now. I've set it up. $65,000, my TP1. My stop loss is there, and I want this take profits and stop loss to just be for only 50% of my trade. I'm telling Lbank to just close 50% of this trade at this particular take profit price of $65,000. So I will now click on confirm. So I've confirmed it. Now let me go back to my trade. This is my trade. So basically you can see that I have this now. Let me go to my orders. Now if I go to my orders, you can see that I have this placed here. My take profit and my stop loss. My take profit price is $65,000 for 50%. Okay, I clicked this 2 times, so I have to cancel one so that it doesn't. Yeah, so for 50% of my trade, my take profit is $65,000, then stop loss is $68,000. You understand it? So that is just that. So you can see this now. This trade is currently running on loss, which was initially on profit. So this is just the simple step on how to trade your cryptos using the Lbank platform on features. Now, one interesting aspect of using the Lbank centralized exchange is peradventure you're having a change of bias, or maybe you are in a long position before and it got to your take profit level, and you also want to take a reverse trade, that's a short position trade. You can just click on this reverse icon here. When you click on this reverse icon here, the trade reverses and now goes on a long instead of the initial shot where it was moving at. So I hope I've been able to put you through on how to go about trading features using the Lbank platform. Remember that the first thing you have to do is do what? Your deposit. When you deposit, you transfer your funds from your spot account to your futures account. When you are done with the transfer, you now proceed with placing your trade using the isolated margin mode. Like I said earlier, make reference to my second live section and watch the videos in details on my explanation about the margin mode and the leverage. That would help you have a proper knowledge and understanding of what you are basically doing or trading. Futures trading needs you to have the knowledge. So if you don't have the proper knowledge of futures trading, please don't venture into trading futures so that you don't lose all your funds. Please. That's why I said make reference to that video so that you get everything I thought about both risk management, both the margin mode, the leverage, and all of that. Thank you very much for watching. Do all to subscribe to the YouTube channel, Kodatek Academy YouTube channel. Do all to like and also share this video for others to learn. Thank you. See you in my next video.